Safe Streets was started here in Wichita about 4 years ago, and this was done at the request of the Wichita Police Department. They wanted to engage our Hispanic neighbors. This has been an underserved area of Wichita, and we were focused on from 9th streets on the south to 29th on the north, Broadway to the Little Arkansas River.
Got involved in Safe Streets through their department, basically. Met up with them, started working with them on a very close basis. Sometimes we'll go to meetings in the Hispanic population. Any other population also very, very hesitant to talk to the police.
Sometimes the police only found out about a situation because they called an ambulance because somebody was shot, and otherwise they wouldn't have called the police.
We'll go out as officers in plain clothes and we'll play soccer with these kids. Sometimes I've been on the soccer field and a kid come up to me and say, "Hey, did you know this school was burglarized?" "Yeah." "Do you want to know who did it?" Because we've built rapport, we've spent time with them, and they found out by us not being in uniform that we're regular citizens just like they are.
Safe Streets is three primary things. It's partnership formation, it is neighborhood, working in neighborhoods, and the third component is the youth.
The summer camps that I helped run started 11 years ago down in the Plainview neighborhood. We had a series of violent events that had occurred, and in surveying the adults down there, their number one concern was lack of activities for their children.
He was the one that came up with that idea. It was he that went and got the funding.
We had a series of shootings that had occurred, and a week after camp ended, I got a phone call at the station from a parent. Their kid went to camp. I'd never met this parent except in passing, but they had heard great things about Officer Jerrell from the kid, and they wanted to pass on some information about these shootings. They were able to give us a street name. We were able to match that up. Ultimately, we were able to take the person into custody and got a confession.
He's innovative. He thinks outside the box, and there's not anything that he wouldn't mind trying.
They're our future. I have two daughters. I have an 11 and a 9-year-old daughter, and I want to make Wichita a safe place for them. I sure don't want to leave it eventually worse off, because then they have to endure it.
He's a kid himself. That's an art. There's some folks that just don't know how to relate to kids, and the older I get, the harder it is.
I enjoy the interaction with kids. It's almost been a little bit of a calling for me.
You're born to be a cop. It's a special breed of person that wants to help and make life better, make life safer.
There's 600 other officers in this department that could get the same reward because they all do a fantastic job. It's not just me.
As a retired cop, I feel very confident that he's doing the right thing. And the WPD is an excellent organization, and they're very dedicated.
This reward isn't mine. This reward is the Wichita Police Department's.